First time there's a French player in both finals.
Yeah, it's great.
Is there something happening in French squash?
Yeah, it's the first time. I'm happy. For Camille. She's a hard worker, really disciplined girl, and obviously, work always pay off at some point. Sooner or later. And yeah, it's good for French squash and good for her. She has a good chance tomorrow. As Laura had a big match today, she probably had a lot of emotions, after the match, and maybe wasted a bit of energy. It depends on players. Sometimes some players give too much emotion, and then the next day they're a bit flat, and sometimes it brings a big dynamic. So it depends on people, so you never know. But finger crossed for her tomorrow. Hopefully she can bring the trophy. She deserves it, She's a hard worker, as I said, and yeah, it would be good for squash, to have some new faces as well, because she never won a major event before, and winning the British Open as the first major, is fantastic, because that's the top 3 event in the world you wanna win,
Is squash making progress now in France?
Yeah, well, it's a bit stabilized, I would say, the situation. There was quite the medias, were following us quite well in like 2006, 2007, and with Thierry, and I didn't see it.
Easy, man, easy.
I didn't see it raise, that much. So hopefully, both results for tomorrow, either way, can attract some media back home, and that we talk about squash a bit more seriously, because we're a bit on the shade of other sports, and I want my sport, to be up there, with the others. We work as hard, as other athletes, even way more, and you want to see the sport be recognized at the end of the day. So hopefully, one day it's going to be, as we all wished, part of an Olympic. Even if I play or don't play, I will always support my sport, the sport I love since I'm a kid. And yeah, concerning ourselves, we do the best we can to bring some medals for France, and we're a small country, but we try our best. The federation do the best they can to bring the elite players, to the top. And the last 10 years, we brought some medals. Federation only exists about 30 years ago. She's not too old.
European champions.
So yeah, 2 weeks ago, having won the Europeans, is big for us. Obviously, England's been winning so many years, and they have the best players. We never had excuses, losing to them, because there were, 4 players in the top 10. What can you do? Sometimes, you have to, you try to bring the best, but when you lose to better, as long as you do the best you can, there's no regrets. That's all we always tried. Luckily, Nick was injured, and but still, it wasn't in the pocket, already. So we had to work hard to make it happen, and I think it was good for a change. And even, the English team were, recognized our work, which is really nice from them. And they were obviously disappointed, but in a way, they see us trying every year, so they are quite respectful to what we do as well, so which is good, with this mutual respect. For example, when we won the last point, Nick was the first person to text me to say congratulations to you and the team and the physio and all your staff after trying so many years. So you see that we fight against each other on the court, but there's, of course, we're not idiots. We speak to each other, we share things, and there's respect. I really respect, the work he does and what he achieves. You respect what I do too, and which is good. Of course, in a career, sometimes we were young and a bit stupid, we did stupid things to each other, and but at the end of the day, you know, you get older and you know, have much more experience, and you recognize what other people do, you know, and relax a bit more as well, you know. So, yeah.
Obviously, you're up against Mohamed tomorrow. What kind of challenge do you think that will present?
Yeah, for me it's another match. You know, I'm quite fresh coming to the final. He's been up and down during the week, but he raised his game today and yesterday. At the beginning of the week, he was struggling a little bit against in the first few rounds, but then looked like he's on top of his form, and so we'll see tomorrow. I haven't played him for a while, and I'm going to be ready for the match. It's only one match, the last of the season, so I'm going to give all I have in the tank, you know.